my name is Sydney Evans. Oh, there we go. And this summer, I went to Lowell Observatory in Flagstaff, Arizona to do research on near-Earth asteroids. Now, I worked under an astronomer whose name is Nick Moskowitz. He works at Lowell, and he is part of a team called MANOS, which stands for Mission Accessible Near-Earth Asteroid Survey, which is basically gathering data on a bunch of smaller asteroids that would be potential targets for space missions. At the beginning of my internship, I went up and visited Planetary Resources in Redmond, Washington, which is a private startup company that is unaffiliated with Lowell. However, they're interested in the MANOS mission and the data that it will provide because their ultimate goal is to mine asteroids. They wanted to develop a relationship with Nick, so they invited Nick, Ruga, who is his other intern for the summer, and myself up to visit their facilities. And of course, in the front lobby, there was a life-size Boba Fett figure we had to get a picture with. Now, what I did with MANOS back at Lowell is I organized and populated the last 3 years' worth of asteroid data, observations, and results into a new program in preparation for the next 3 years' worth of research, for which they just got NASA funding. In the end, I had this new program, which included all of this information and the light curve results, as well as organized folders of all the results for the next person who will be continuing the project. And I also made a code in Python for reformatting light curve data files into an ALCDEF format, which is basically a standardized format for sharing asteroid research. This was really the accumulation of all of my work at Lowell and kind of the knowledge that I gained from MANOS. I also had an incredible opportunity visiting the Discovery Channel telescope, which is Lowell's largest telescope. The mirror is 4.3 meters wide in diameter and weighs 6,700 pounds, and I got to sit underneath it. It was really, really cool to kind of see that part, and the thing I was impressed with the most was how the facility was really designed with the future and new technologies in mind. Outside of working on my computer in the office, I also helped with the public outreach program at Lowell, which was a great opportunity to interact with other people who are at Lowell, as well as kind of learn about Lowell's history and their telescopes. And yeah, when I came back to Telluride, I helped with Pinhead's solar eclipse camp, which I would say was a huge success. And then when I was not on the Lowell campus, I had a great time enjoying being with family that I have in Flagstaff, as well as the other undergraduate students who were working there and kind of learning about what work they were doing under other astronomers and just kind of learning and spending time in Flagstaff. My biggest advice to future Pinterns would be to ask lots of questions. Ask questions of your mentor, of the other students you're working with, because you're surrounded by a bunch of really smart people. So take advantage of those people and remember that you're there to learn. Thank you.